Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Let me get Dwarf Fortress started. Oh, no. There we go. And then I can restart this. This is crashed. What? I broke it. Okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is still loading anyway, so not a huge rush. The fish real quick. There you go. Okay, now I can transition back over. Check on my tea real quick. I don't need the controller on anymore. I can go. Okay. Crowframe. Mid-spring. No. I hopefully the tea will turn out all right. It smells. I mean, it very much smells like a bowl of corn pops. It's like I'm brewing a cup of corn pops. Only with caffeine in it. Okay. So, where did I leave them off at? I mean, everybody's kind of an angry mess still, so there's that. I need. What is forbidden here? The pot, I guess? Or the. I guess it must have been the pot. I need. Do I have anybody at the trade? No, nothing trading, so. A lot of random socks and boots. Some bolts hanging around out here I can clean up. I've yet to see like go back and try some of the older forts that have a lot of people in them to see if the multi-threading helps with that at all. Because I don't know like how big of a fortress it'll help with. I've been well. Um, just kind of curious if I can get them to hang out on their eggs longer. I don't know that it tells you. It doesn't really seem to say whether or not they're like fertile, so who knows? If like just forbidding the eggs does anything or not. For all I know, it could be one of those wild things where I need to have them in like temperature control area, and so them just sitting there in those spaces is not going to do anything. Are they shooting arrows, or are they just no? They're hanging out, watching wrestling and striking. Which is not the most useful thing you could be doing, but I'm gonna try to find this health. Ability to stand is lost. Oh right, this is the guy who had the spine injury. What weapon do you have? Just an iron short sword. Hmm. I mean, it seems like I should probably find him an upgrade. Or make him one. Although I also do need to just bars. I also need to get some more steel. Steel working. Turn some of this pig iron into actual steel bars. Steel bar. Steel bar. Oh, right. I need to get some more furniture in here. Oh, dang it. Okay. What all else do we have? Any of these other places need furniture? They do. Gotta fill out my furniture quotas. More cabinets. Gotta get some cabinets in here. People need places to store their stuff. Hmm. Fruits, slurs, bookcase. Huh? This bookcase specifically, I guess. External interruption. Did said bookcase like get destroyed? What? Where did that bookcase go? Somebody needs to pick up these books, sir. Homiosaurus. I have 2 male Myosauruses. Did somebody pick those books up? Not really. Oop. Fighting with an iguanodon. Not cool. Dude's a legendary weaver. Um, who do we have training currently? They can go deal with that. The destined Dobbs. These guys. I need you to take care of this iguanodon. You go handle this iguanodon and rescue this guy. I'm guessing between the Spear Lord and the... yes. They did in fact destroy the iguanodon. I need somebody to come out here and rescue this dude, though. He's not bleeding. Wounds. No valued wounds. Her legs cut open, arms cut open, upper body's cut open. Liver is fractured. Oosh. Hopefully somebody's out coming out to save you, though. There you go. My guess is that it's no longer in the thing. I'm not going to be able to just see it. Titar neat. Orders. Nope, it is gone missing entirely. Maybe I can get somebody to look for it. Maybe, oops, maybe some of these bards will know. Do I not have... I'm guessing they must have got... I'll have the priest do it, I guess. Administrator. Let's give him this room. Hold on. Now I've goofed it. Which one is it? The Temple Guard. The Temple Guard needs the better. Nope, not that. Temple Guard needs the fancier stuff. Okay. And you need a weapon rack. Okay. He's a decent dining room, decent study. Furniture, I'm pretty sure I can just get you a weapon rack pretty easy. In fact, I'll give you a legendary one. And then I can put some fancy statues in here. Some fancy statues. There we go. See if that bumps the quality up some. If not, I can come through and engrave some things and decorate them better. Petitions for a craftsman guild. I thought I had a craftsman guild. The creative guild. Hold on, let me look and see. Yeah. It's because they lost their artifact, and so the room itself is worth less now. And so that's why they're like, oh, hey, our space needs to be more expensive. I'll try that. I also could just stick another object there, but it is a bummer that the... okay, I got scepter. It's a bummer that that people are stealing my artifacts out of their chests or out of their display cases, because I thought that they were supposed to be more secure than just pedestals, but I guess not. The rock salt cabinet. At least the weaver is getting healed. Wounds. Needs setting. Got splints. We got some splints in there. Might want to make a few more. I also need to just make some more soap too. Actually. The usual case of not enough soap. Okay, let me... Ad break again. I could have swore. Bookcase. Okay. Mangled mud. I mangled that dude's mud pretty bad. Let's see, what do we got down here? Diorite. Turquoise. Get down here and mine some more gems and such. Mica. Pitch blend. Cobaltite is pretty nice. Would like to come down through here and just carve out some large exploratory tunnels. Let's dig this way. Yeah, yeah. Jesus in a mandate, okay. Miserable. I probably should have. Let's see. Can I... Labor. What does custom detail 1 do? Can I just put them on like... Water hauling and item hauling? Let's just do that. And then... Features... Trying to think of how I could get them... I just lock all these guys. Let's lock these all into a job. He can't. He's training. Lock those all into quote-unquote job, and then... Custom detail 1. We just go through anybody who is currently locked. Just have them go do nothing but that for a bit. see if that will get them to chill down a little bit. Amethyst, you say? Down here, I assume? Maybe not. I'm not sure where they're digging at then. Okay. So far, so good. We are... Did somebody just drop this book? Blueberry seeds. The cave rat is fighting you, say. Not sure what that cave rat got in a fight with, but it sure seems to be running away from it. I wonder if they're up here. I wonder if they're digging through here, maybe? Yeah. That's all getting dumped. That's probably part of it. It's the guy with the spine injury, yeah. Old dragonkin wrestlers throwing a tantrum. Not great. Not great. It does not have a... Okay, he's got a quiver, just no arrows. There's a bunch of arrows there. Let's try and nudge them into updating their equipment. Leather armor. They use large leather armor, a large helm. Let's see about that. Let's see. Large leather armor. We'll make 5 of it. Because it's going to be 4 Irenes. See if that'll work. As far as your equipment goes, you definitely should have. Should definitely have some kind of arrows in your person, my dude. Hey, somebody's great engraving masterpieces. That's nice. Oops. Just happened. Oh. Mica. Granite. Cobalt. Okay. I'm assuming that's the tantruming people. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Pause real quick. Matches where you is. Let's see. Get him. Oh, they scattered quickly. That Triceratops is not screwing around. Like at all. The thing is trained to smash some goblin thieves in the ground. So far, caffeine's not getting me too bad, so I will take it. Okay. Um, what are they doing? Creatures. Others? Probably nothing in the area still. No. Okay. That's fine. Then you can cancel. Okay. Cancel sleep oblivious. I'm, I'm not sure how you can, like, go oblivious while you're asleep. Because I would think that you already are oblivious while sleeping. Hello. I'm not sure what happened there. It I had that issue pop up earlier where the microphone stopped working, so it seemed like it disconnected from the device, and so audio just stopped. It just happened not too long ago because I do know that there was music going on, not just a few minutes ago, but I'm not sure what happened. Dragonkin are here. A ghost is around. Wanian. See if we can. Grave Memorial Slab. Xuan. Okay. Xuan. This guy. This guy here is a ghost. Cage trap? Wait. Why are you knocking over my cages? What a jerk. Okay. Do. How you doing, Gravy? Welcome back. I also do need to move some stuff up here. I mean, that definitely sounds like a very dwarven thing to happen. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I do have a cave crocodile. Interesting. Ah. Not a bad break then. Oh, oh. More traders are here. I do need to put that slab down. Slab. Burial slab. Jet memorial. Okay. Hold on. Tone multi. Done. Okay. In custody. I assume they're just getting questioned. And so that interrupts anything that they're doing. The priest has been reelected. That's kind of a... Yeah. But the rest... Yeah. It happens. I mean, was there like a better, like, quote unquote villain? Or would they have like had to have introduced another group? Let me... Let's see, what am I... Yeah. So much ammo sitting around. I wonder... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Back to squads. Who is my... I... Do I have anybody... No, nobody super training at the moment. Red Crest. You are a legendary fighter, a legendary hammerman. What do you have for shield? Just an iron shield? Hold on, let me see if I can... You are in... Which squad is this? Destined Dobbs. You... Is this one here? Can I... Details... New shield. Specific shield. Can you equip the flowing steel shield or the flowing metal shield? No, nobody can use it. That's a bummer. Uh, hmm. I could have you use the legendary shield, I guess. No, wait. Let's get rid of... Well, I mean, that is a decent shield, though. I'm curious, does somebody own that shield? Shield. um... Steel shield. Where is this thing? Is it... Oh, okay. This guy's equipped it. Never mind. Can I not use that? It's forbidden for some reason. Weird. Let's try that. Let's see if I can get him to equip it now. Equip details. New shield. Specific shield. Square flowing metal shield. That way you can unequip that and confirm. Yes. There we go. Now I can see where he's at. Oh, yeah, sure. Citizen? Absolutely. Um, got you. I didn't play enough of that one grid that to like to know much beyond just the races themselves. I assume, but then again, that was because we were just playing multiplayer, so that wasn't stuff that was really you weren't gonna pick it up in the multiplayer, I guess. Oh, where did he go? I need that. Where's his name? Red Crest. Pick up equipment. You are the guy I want to follow around for a second. See if he'll go down and get better armor. Okay. Oh, he's going down there to pick up that shield specifically. First. I'm surprised they didn't pick that stuff up earlier. I didn't think it was forbidden. Okay, so that's what he's doing there. Great axe. I'm not sure why this stuff is forbidden. Metal. Shield, square shield. Glowing metal mask is not forbidden. Bulky flowing metal. Frilly flowing metal mask. I can put that on somebody else. How about the you whip. Oh, you seem to not have any armor. How about a headwear specific? Oh, does it not count as a helmet slot? Maybe it doesn't. Hmm. Huh. Let's see. Naga armor, headwear, legwear, handwear, footwear. Okay. Leggings. Iron. Breastplate. Iron mail shirt. And an iron helmet. Let's do that. And then I need to switch them to one. No, one. One, because these are all going to be for Naga. Is my one legendary Naga does not have. Nope. Okay. I think that should be go right. I do need another military assignment. Let's see. Novice fighter? Sure. Go for it. Stegosaurus. Just walking around down here. Animal has become a stray yak. Okay. What? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why is this horse being put into custody? No, somebody's questioning the miner. I was about to be confused. I was less confused though. Why did the knight have to go into battle without chest protection? Um. Hmm. Because he lost his breastplate as a pun on best plate. Uh. Uh. Straight Olm. Man, this Olm. This Olm picked a fight with someone it shouldn't have. Apparently. You are in the wrong part of town, Giant Olm. You do not belong here in Yakville. Couldn't afford to pay postage on his plate mail. Hmm. Why is he posting his plate mail? He couldn't just carry it with him? Man, this Olm is not in the right place. You should not be here. Keep running into. Oh, okay. Now I see. Wah, wah. Seeds. Give me them hemp seeds. And garlic. Give me some garlic. Drinks? Got any drinks? Let's give me some different beer. Live with that. Need for cloth is expected. Okay. Hmm. Knocked over the tanners. The tanner's workshop again. Farming, tanner, the lead bar that's sitting there on the ground. I do like the idea that like one bar of metal can be turned into an entire workshop. You request somebody come up here and do a thing. It is very good use of resources when you can turn one bar. Hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, as I say, I knew it had to be something that was, a need for meat and scepters. It had to have been something that, like, you're not ever going to run into playing multiplayer. Because, story in racing games is not a thing that usually comes up in multiplayer. Uh, I mean, I was gonna say, my assumption is that it's probably hard to just sort of interject that sort of like racing storyline into things that are already kind of established. That maybe they probably didn't do it the right way. Oh, usually. I do have some really fancy boxes though. Fancy boxes. Grab some beer. I could probably trade one fancy box for a lot of stuff. Would be my guess. I'll just take a bunch of their alcohol off their hands. No venom. I don't need venom. That's kind of silly and useless. No, well, I mean, if it's a symbiote, if it's like a barrel full of symbiote, then sure. But I don't think that's what they're talking about, unfortunately. I'm not sure what the venom vials or barrels are for, because I don't know that. I don't think hunters or archers will like dip their arrows in the stuff. I don't think. But then again, maybe they do, and I've just never had any barrels sitting around for them to try it. Mm, no, I'm not gonna really go chasing down the thing for that. Hmm. I don't know that I need to become a masked evil man. I've got enough angry people in the fortress that could do that at any moment, as it is. Oh, graphite bookcase. A bookcase entirely made out of graphite. That's some fancy stuff there. I wasn't even sure we could make graphite that well at this point. Coconuts. I could take their fish off their hands too. Why not? And I'll trade them a fancy box. Bam. Enjoy this fancy box. There you go. Trade. Who else we got to trade with? Dragonkin. What you got? Anything interesting? Instruments. Oh, there's a Aurochs bull. Though I don't really need. Man, you just brought a lot of alcohol too, huh? Okay, well, I guess I'll take some of it. Potato wine. Hemp seeds, I will take them. Garlic. More hemp seeds. Take your fish. And a large native platinum pot. I'm very tempted to just take a fancy platinum pot. Yeah, why not? It seems silly and pointless, so I will acquire it from you. Take some of these magical boots from me. Pepsi. I have been occasionally dabbling in a soda beverage as of late. I wouldn't say it's helped, but it hasn't really hurt. Like my uh, spicy water, staticky water. Yaku Scepter. Lizardman. Standard TV water. Oh, yeah. Really need a wool quiver. That's silly. Could trade him a nice copper goblet. Okay. Let's see, who else we got? The Iranese. What do you do to fancy up the standard TV water? You put fruit in it or lemon water, lemon juice. A steel toy boat. Dimetrodon. Bushmaster Venom. Plesiosero Venom. I'll take some Venom just to, like, see if it's a thing that the archers will use. Yeah, that's fair. I can see that being a definite. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Makes sense to like use that kind of stuff if you're making a flavored water option. It definitely seems like that sort of thing would work out pretty well. Ah, my eye. Okay. Weird funky eye thing going on again. Sneaking out of nowhere on me. Barley flour, jute seed, pineapples, chickpeas. Yeah, why not? We'll make a stew. A phallosaurus. See if I can. Do I have anything I can trade for that though? Uh, see I got in here in this box. Limestone mug, per goblet. Silk, acorn scepter. Um, silk tunics. Copper. Um, trousers. Waystone. Hmm. I don't really want to trade my like instrument pieces because those are supposed to be put together to make another or make more instruments, but I wonder, is there any other fruit concentrates that work that way? Because I have to assume it's all like citrus. I'm trying to think of like what other. I guess you could do like honey. That. Try that. Okay. What does this other group have? Do you guys, humans, you have anything worth trading for? I have a ton of wood. Hold on. Let me see if I can get. Let me get some cage. Maybe I can get some caged creatures up here. Giant olms. Why not? Bring a few cages up here. Let me trade those. Yeah, Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like what other like concentrates there would be that would work out in that same similar fashion. Like it would have to be something like I said, honey or molasses even. Hmm. Mr. Prepper. Does it involve the soda beverage of a similar name? Whoa. Somebody just breathing some steam. Mmm. Okay. Hold on. So you're supposed to end the game, but you could also still buy stuff from vendors while the cutscene's going. Mm. Beating up a crocodile down here somewhere. This crocodile. Okay. Let me go check on this thing again real quick. Oh. Trader requested. Broker requested. Come on up. Oh. I'll click on this real quick. Launch rocket twitch. So you just got all. Oh, what are you doing, cat? Hold on. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. Crawl on over here. It's all the vendor trade icons got stuck on the screen with the launch button. I'm balancing around the cat that is now here. I will pet this cat again. Ah, the meeting. Maybe anybody who can trade. With the humans. Humans? I would like to take all your logs off your. I'll trade you giant olm. A yee? Did I trade for this yee? Why not? Curious what the yee is. Fish. I could always use some more fish. Fruit. Yeah, it seems alright. Do that. I'll also trade him a giant mole. How about that? No trading. Very weird. I mean, it definitely seems like that would be a thing that a game like that would have, like a parody of or a reference to. Let's see. The if I can get the you. Can you update your equipment? No. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see if I have to do it. Um, body wear, specific armor. Steel mail shirt. And maybe put on the steel mail breastplate as well. Oh, okay. Um, no, still will not equip other things. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so the Deadly Titan, Savannah Titan. Oh, huh. So it's kind of a like stealth, um, like item management game. I need to get everybody back in, and I will get the military out here. What are you doing? Are you? Hold on. Oh, it's a visitor. Okay. I was gonna say, like, what the hell are you doing? Don't leave the fortress, you dolts. That's that. I think that's that kobold. Oh no. Where are you going? You're not a monster slayer, are you? No groups. Well, maybe there's also a wanderer, perhaps. I will see where you're going, I guess. Because I don't think you're part of my civ. Hopefully, hopefully she doesn't think that she's just gonna roll out to fight this thing by herself. Because that seems like it would be a bad idea. It's just doing its, what most forgotten beasts are doing. They just show up to wreck your shit. Or um maybe it'll just leave. Savannah Titan Rakiti? Hold on, did it die already? Wait, did it get to the door? No. It apparently died somewhere. Because it's a blob composed of amber. So my guess is that something hit it hard enough to break the amber and it just... Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Forgotten Beasts. You are silly as normal. I think it's because I picked a shorter year. Um, when you don't progress the world as far, um, it means that a lot of the weaker, goofier, um, Forgotten Beasts are still around because other things haven't killed them yet. So stuff that normally wouldn't be particularly challenging or worrying still survives because it hasn't simulated enough period of time for them to run into anything and get killed, basically. Clear that out. I guess I don't need that. I guess there's another ad break. I don't think it warned me about that one. Um Looks like they did run into it somewhere. The Human Hammer Man. Um the High Treasurer got in a fight with it as well. Not sure where all this happened at. Out here in the middle of nowhere. It is spattered with dragonkin spit. Thanks. Thanks for spitting on my corpse. I appreciate it. Let's see. Wait, does that happen? Can I do that with all windows? Oh. Q? Hmm. Toggle the keyboard cursor. Not not as useful as I'd hoped. A child is fighting with this giant olm. This child is like punching this olm to death. And then playing make-believe. You have a weapon? You don't. Yeah, you're just punching this olm. And then running away from it. Okay. Oh, kids. How disrespectful to nature they are. Human Dancer is now fighting with his giant olm. Not the same one, I don't think. Maybe it is. Everybody and their brothers just running into this thing because it's in the path that they're trying to go through. And then they just stop and beat it up because, like, I'm assuming it throws a fit back at them. Yeah, I'm not sure what the concept behind. I think Forgotten Beast is supposed to be more like the idea is that it's like where it came from is forgotten, not who it is or like what created it. So it's supposed to be sort of like, hey, here's this thing that got created from the dawn of time. Who knows like exactly where it came from, or what created it. Maybe some long lost deity is to be blamed for the amber ooze blob. A sand crab scholar is around. That's kind of cool. Let's dig into the wall a bit. That way I can have just some mining areas. Throwing a tantrum, great. That's just what I love. I will probably take a break. Or like hop off for a bit at 5, top of the hour, just so I can like get some food in. And Waclolo, has anybody assembled any Waclolos? Symbol Waclolo. But yeah, and I'll probably be back like later tonight. Oh, let me smack my mic around some like an idiot. Trying to stretch my arms. Crap. I blame you, Cat. You did it. It's all your fault. Quartz. Doctor. A migrant has arrived. Planting all them long yam seeds. Man, that's a lot of long yams. All hemp. Too depressed. Tubers. Radish. Hemp. Long yam. Oh yeah, that's right. This farm plot is nothing but long yam. Ever. I don't really need another, like, long yam farm over here. Put garlic in. See, how about... Hey, nice. Aim to steel shield. Can I not plant peanuts here? I had peanuts. I'll put some. Maybe are they just different? Oh, yeah. Apparently I just can't plant peanuts at all. Huh. Maybe we're just not skilled enough to know how to plant peanuts. Gem cut gems. Do we not have gems? Truly? That's truly outrageous. Got 5 rough gems. So it's just very low on gems at large. Let's see. Let's work on that. Gemstones in here. Let's cut this out. And find some gems hanging around. Depths of the earth. Oh, got a bunch of sparring. Going into the training. All this armor just sitting around. Do I not have space for it or something? Probably need to make some more bins, actually. How did I think about it? Let's make like 20. 25. Should be enough. Taskmaster. Here's my harvesting all things. Farmer. Farmer. The Mint Hall. Oh wait, I already have one. Just need to upgrade. Okay. Um. Statues in here. Or fancy. Rock salt. Rock salt. Then we can put another display case. Probably put another artifact. Campstone. Oh, Jasper. Tantrums. Huh. Could dig this out and smooth now. I don't know that it's worth doing that. Just cancel. Jasper. Out here. It's worth harvesting. Oh. That would be why. Not even using the right tool. See? Yeah. Um, bring some arrows, would you? Drinks. And hide. Okay. Probably won't waste my time with tan hide. Usually pretty worthless. Oh. I'll just do this. Pachyrhinosaurus. Description: usual ceratopsian that lacks a nose horn. Instead, it bashes. Oh, it bashes threats. I'm like, what is it doing? So just it bashes its foes with reinforced bone boss over its nose. Oh, okay. Wandering through bashing things, I guess. Bunch of ores and things down. Gathering plants. Maybe going outside will help them less. Objects. Oh, right. That cursed helmet is still here. Not worth very much, though. I don't think I want to put it on display. There, anyway. That's definitely worth a lot more. Loraxian. A quern. Oh, no, maybe it's not a quern. Bull. I probably should also put some. Maybe put a windmill up here. Something. A lead arrow. Uh, that way I can get some like some powered things going into the fort. Helmet snake training methods. Good thing that they've learned how to train. Only members. Only long term that way. Real Hall has been satisfied. You probably want to cook some lavish meal. Kinds of straight. Uh, Falling around splint. I have to assume it's not actually hauling. It's equipped with the something on the animal has been broken, and so that's the way the game treats animals having equipment like this makes them like quote unquote carrying it or hauling it. Not what it, my mouse is like apparently super sensitive. That never dump all that stuff. Add again? Really? Let's snooze it. I think there's just something real goofed up with the because there's supposed to be. I've got it set so that there aren't um, pre-roll ads, which means that there's more like ad breaks in general. But like for whatever reason, I thought it would set to um, like every hour there would be X amount of ads, but it seems to just do it like every 30 minutes rather than every hour. It's kind of annoying that that's the way it's set up. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, maybe it's this. Um, let's go. Here a bigger gap size. What's this? Yeah, wait a minute. There. I think that's what I'm trying to get. Try this. That's it. Iron Shield got a name. So I'd much rather have like bigger chunks of ads every hour or so, so that like I can take a small brief break every hour. Why are you throwing tantrum? Not sure what all this stuff just laying around here is. At least when he was practicing archery. Legendary crossbowman. Dabbling bowman. Novice bowman. Not super great with said bow. So can I? More plant threads. Make plant threads out of. I don't think it's the way it works. I will mash some plants into a slurry, however. Also think I some seeds slash nuts to paste. Answer them. Somewhat chilly out, so breeze doors. I will say this though, I have drank most of my tea, my black tea, and it doesn't feel like the caffeine has messed with my body too much today. I will chalk that up as a win. Lock those Triceratops eggs down. Hopefully that is now set properly so that the ads will like bigger blocks, chunks of ads, but longer gaps between. It's not every, or sorry, not 30 minutes. Should be closer to every hour. But yeah, I like I said, I will probably hop off for a couple hours. Pre-roll, huh? Pre-roll off. Pre-roll should be off. Ah, hold on, let me try this. Oh, I'll wait till the ad is gone. Okay, so I've got an ambush that has shown up. The ad should be done. I'm gonna go check out this ambush. Dudes are just like shooting at this dinosaur. This Teloceras. Snatchers. Is there really nobody here? Okay, I was gonna say, like, their patrol should take them right past all this stuff. There you go. You have messed up, by the way. You know what? I'll activate the civilian alarm while I'm at it. Hmm? Oh, you guys came in here and cleared that out already, huh? Nice. Good work. But head on back. Or okay. And clear the alert. All the fighting. Claim all that stuff for me. Although, who knows how much of it is actually worth anything. Yeah, not a lot. Some random steel bolts. Bronze arrows. Yeah, nothing great. There's a decent steel helmet. Seriously injured. They're healthy. Hopefully somebody's on the way. Right knee, left ankle. Somebody has carried them off. This dragonkin has hauled him home. Crowsaurus, who's doing this now? He's fighting this thing. It's Teloceras, which is a common variety of a rhinoceros with short horns and legs. Okay. Snatchers. I think he got spotted though, so. Mole thieves are not particularly good at getting at sneaking. Or not only they're not good at sneaking. Let's see. Can I send the archery squad out to deal with them? The archers. Will the archers handle it? Well, not a not a particularly smart idea to charge into the group of farmers. Maybe don't do that. Cave crocodile. youth is fighting this cave crocodile. Seriously injured. Well, let's see if I can. Maybe I can get the. I don't see the crocodile around. Let's cancel the job. Well, I will. Like I said, I will probably take a break here. Power down a little bit. I'll probably be back later after I get dinner in and take a little bit of downtime. Little breather to relax and stretch out. Not sure what I'll come back and do later tonight. Probably some retro things of some sort, would be my guess. Somebody's blue blood. Decapod blood. Ooh. What's that? I don't have anybody down here. Okay. The quest for knowledge never ends. Iron Spear. Cat Calf. Just sparring. Hopefully. Unlock that bucket. Where you going, cat? The youth. The youth has made it to bed. Wounds. Somebody treating it. Needs cleaning, sutures, dressing. Okay. Oh, right. I need more soap. Ah, always soap. Never not make soap. Nope. I need ashery. I need lye from the ashery, please. Nope, not milk lime. Lye. I need. Let's make some ash. Should be enough of that for now. Ow. Hop, hop. Hop my knee. Let's see. Got a bunch of equipment here. I do. Coke. Pig. Iron. Don't have pig. So steel. Bars. 11 steel bars? It's not too bad. Well, I mean, it's not enough to make a lot of cool stuff, but let's start making some pig iron. Pig iron bars. Make about 20 of those. We can start working on making steel tools. But yeah, I will probably call it. here. Take a bit of a break, stretch my legs, get some food in me. Probably be back later tonight, would be my guess anyway. Oh no, somebody's been stung by a bee. And it's important. Let me save, and I will call it a good for now. Stretch. Oh yeah. Okay. But thanks everybody for popping in, hanging out, stopping by. Like I said, I'll probably be back later unless I just, don't feel particularly great or nothing's really going on. I'll figure something out. Ooh, getting cold. Wow. But for now, we call it a night. Call it an evening. And I'll catch y'all later.